right, I just got back from the grocery store, and I gotta tell you, cool kids, I just got all this booze for under $100. Yeah. I'm gonna show you what all we got. We got 2 gallon and 3/4 or 1.75 liters. That's what it is. So gallon jug of vodka, and then I got a fifth or 750 milliliters. Then we got some Sky. We got 4 bottles of the Svedka. We got several wines, some Canadian Club Rye whiskey, and some peanut butter flavored whiskey, some Truly flavored vodka, times 2 looks like, and yeah, various wines. We got 3 bottles of Truly flavored vodka. Anyway, the point is, all of this was seriously marked down. $5 a bottle to $8 a bottle for the big gallon here. Yeah. So there you go. And we're going to talk about some of the things that alcohol brings you in a SHTF scenario. Yeah, so the thing you need to know, let me get you the exact amount I paid for this. $96. Plus tax would have been $9.60, so just over $100. Right, because the tax rate's 10%. It used to be 8%, but, well, communists and all that. So, just over $100, and you've got more for my little stash of booze. So, I don't drink a lot of booze. It's not my thing. This booze is for trade. But if, a special occasion occurs, I can go down, grab a bottle of whatever, and celebrate. So I do actually have, anytime I see booze like this on sale, I grab it. Why? Well, let's talk about that. Booze doesn't go bad, guys. I don't know if you knew this. This bottle of booze, as long as I don't open it or mess with it, it'll be just as good now or better in 10 years as it is now. Okay? So I did not buy the store out. I just filled a shopping cart. I wasn't trying to do all that, but I'm actually thinking about going and just buying them out. I only got about probably a fifth of what maybe like a seventh of what they had. So they probably have 7 times this amount of stuff there. A lot of it's in the wine, which I don't think is quite as good a deal. The spirits are really where it's at. Because spirits, wine keeps too, but spirits, you get a lot more booze. So you're thinking, well, what are you going to trade for? And shit hits the fan. Well, and shit hits the fan, no one has the capacity, unless they know how to build a still, to make spirits. And most people, I hate to say it, don't even know how to make wine. Now, I can make wine. I can make all the wine. I can make beer, too. I know how to do all that. All I need is a 5-gallon drum and some tubing. I can do it all. Some bleach. Yeah, I don't need... Oh, and yeast, but, if you got an old lady, you got that. Hey, Seneca, do you want to talk about SHTF and booze?
What's SHTF?
You don't know what SHTF is?
No.
All right. Cool, kids. Lesson number 1. What is SHTF? SHTF is shit hits the fan. So, you need a plan. Now, this stuff is not good for bug outs, but if I was going to pick one thing for the bug outs, it would probably be the vodka or whatever had the highest proof. Why? Because there are medicinal uses for alcohol. Cleaning wounds, disinfecting things. So alcohol is great at that.
It's also great at making you forget you have a arm that got just chopped off.
There you go. So yeah, you're about to do surgery on yourself because you got a bullet in your arm. Yeah, you chug that bottle of Canadian Club and that surgery is going to go a hell of a lot better for you. One way or another. Just make sure you have that red hot fireplace poker to cauterize the work. Oh boy. Anyway, so as you know, if you get, I'm not going to look. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you that this stuff has medicinal uses. Some people claim that a glass of wine a day is good for you. I can't speak to that, but I will say there are people in Italy that live a long time that drink a glass of wine every day at dinner. So, could be something to it. But the thing is, unless you know how to make your own wine, how much wine are you going to have if the store shut down?
I work at the store, so none.
None, right.
Because I wouldn't have a job.
That's it, right? But what if you had a nice stash of this stuff? Would that make being unemployed a little better? Is that the one? He said that's the one.
Wow.
Yeah. We got a nice selection here, though. Which one of these boozes really sings to you that we should go buy them out? Go buy them out right now. I thought we grabbed all that butter whiskey, that peanut butter whiskey.
Well, I'm grab one.
I know. $5 for a bottle of whiskey. So here, let's look at this. So whiskey, it's going to be high proof, right? Unless it's watered down with something. Where's the percentage?
It's not that high proof. It's about the same as Crown.
Oh, okay. So what is it, like 40% alcohol?
It was 35, I think you should.
Oh, 35. My God. That's almost wine. They must have really watered it down with that flavor. Okay. Oh, well. That's okay, though. Because, not everything has to be 50% alcohol. 40% still got the medicinals. But $5 for this, is a really good deal. Even if it tastes like crap, because it still does all the stuff that you want alcohol to do. I don't know what else to say about this. Honestly, $100 if you.
Yeah, there's really only one that I've tried. That's it there.
Oh, you like that?
I've tried the Pinot Grigio barefoot.
Oh, okay. What's it usually cost?
Probably like 15.
15. Okay, so we got a really good deal at $5. Decent deal. We did okay. Yeah. So there you go. And it looks like it's low calorie, according to the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there you go. That's always good. I guess if you're out in the SHTF, you want to worry about your calories. Another thing about booze, a lot of people don't know, is if you are, say it's wintertime and you don't have any food, as long as you can stay warm, because it does make you more likely to get hypothermia. A lot of this stuff, especially like beer, is highly nutritious. Yeah. A lot of nutrients, a lot of the things you need. It'll keep you alive. Especially the beer. The beer is really good for that. So, just a little heads up for you. That beer you made during the summertime could keep you alive during the winter. It's a great way to store calories, a little bit of protein, and some minerals. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever looked at the nutritionals on a can of beer. Actually, let me go. I think I got a can of beer. Yeah. Does this have nutritionals on it? It really doesn't. So it must be on the package.
Yeah, I don't think they have to put it on beer.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's Google it real quick. Google it. So let me pause this while I Google it. So what about Illinois? What? Illini? What? Illini Icon Vodka. Go ahead.
It has the same bottles as Tito's, which is also handcrafted vodka.
Okay.
So they probably were the same distillery and stuff as Tito's. They just stuck another sticker.
Here's
on
what lets me know it's very pretentious and foodie patootie. It says gluten-free.
Tito's is gluten-free.
What booze has gluten in think about it. What's gluten? Now, I'm sure there might be something like a weedy beer that could have gluten in it, but I don't think too many distilled spirits have gluten in them.
They use yeast.
Okay, I don't know, man. It just sounds
gluten.
Really?
To distill it, they use yeast.
Yeast is gluten?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Okay, anyway, let's look at this. How many? 330 milliliters. Let's go with that. So one beer has 145 calories. Here we go. It has 11.88 carbs, 1.54 grams of protein. Right? So it's got some potassium, some calcium. Point being, it'll keep weight on you, right? And it will keep a little protein in you. So if you had beef jerky and beer, that'll get you through the winter, you know. But it'll keep your weight up. That's one thing that really screws you when you're cold, is you lose a lot of weight. So beer can help you with that. Now I'm not a doctor. I'm not recommending this. I'm saying this is for in a pinch, right? But you know, a pitcher of beer has 413 calories in it. That's quite a few calories, you know. So that would, you know, you'd have to drink 5 pitchers of beer a day to really. But you know, you're going to offset it. But I'm just saying that's
if you're eating jerky with it.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You wouldn't have to drink 5 pitchers then because then you probably just got a few pieces of jerky.
Exactly. But the point being, it helps. It helps in a survival scenario to have alcohol. And again, it's great. It's a disinfectant. Some of it's flammable, so it's a great way to get a fire going.
Those are flammable.
Right. So, you know.
These probably not so much.
Right. These aren't. But you could buy the flammable stuff. Or, again, if you know how to distill, you could distill it yourself. That's some hillbilly stuff. We won't talk about that. And also, you got to watch out for that wood alcohol. You don't want that wood alcohol. You'd be going blind. Anyway, yeah, methanol. Not methamphetamine. Ethanol. Yeah, it's not ethanol. Okay. Now, moving right along. Do you have any other questions about SHTF? What's your SHTF plan? Like, do you have a master plan, like a bug out plan?
I've always sort of gone with the flow. I'm really good at just making with what I have.
Okay. So you just make it work?
No.
So how many weeks of food you got in the house?
But the thing is, I can grow stuff. I have.
Well, in December?
And you can come buy seeds.
In December?
You can grow stuff in December.
If you have no electricity?
There's things that can grow outside in December. There is.
And what about protecting yourself, you and your loved ones? Do you have any plans for that? Say people know you have those seeds and you're growing your December berries, right?
I'm not going to get a gun.
You're not getting a gun?
No, because I won't kill anybody.
Right. Well, I'm not telling you need to. That's not what I'm saying. Like, there are people.
If they want to kill me overseas, I'll go meet my maker and I'll be completely happy.
Right. That's fair enough.
Because they get to deal with that.
Sure, that's a fair enough point. Some people they want to bug out. That's why they bug out. The bug out thing means you're leaving where you live and you're going to a assigned place. Maybe it's the woods.
Plus, I know people.
Sure.
I've made a lot of friends in different places and people that can help.
Now, can you do that in your best Garth Brooks?
I got friends in all places.
There you go. So there it is. So make friends, but make sure they're good friends and not the bad kind. And then make sure that you have what you need to survive, or a place to go where you can get the things you need to survive. So what are the basic needs you have? Any human being. There's 3 big
Water,
ones.
food, shelter.
Those are the 3 that you gotta get right off the bat. Shelter being probably the most important, especially this time of year. So shelter, then water. Food is a tertiary concern at first. It can become a very big concern, but at first it's not that big of a concern. You can go 4 weeks without food and survive, believe it or not. Oh, you actually, I don't know. You might go a little longer, yeah. But if you can find a source of food quickly, that's good too, because it keeps your energy up. So, yeah, shelter.
I got the keys to the Walmart.
There you go. Water.
I do. I'm serious. That's my work keys.
I hear you, but let's assume Walmart's been raided already, cleaned out.
Not everybody has the keys to the back room.
They got the universal key, chair through the door.
Some of those doors in the back are bulletproof. They don't have the vault number.
Gotcha.
I do.
All right, hey, don't tell everybody your master plan, man. So yeah, guys, have a bug out plan just in case. You never know. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be, you have a backpack. The backpack's preloaded with a flint and steel, shovel, little entrenching tool. The basics, man. You want some beef jerky in there and some beer, apparently, right? You'll be good.
If you can get a bunch of meat and just turn it into jerky.
Oh, easily, yeah. Now, I know how to do that. That's not hard.
Yeah, it's not hard.
It's not hard. So, guys, jerky keeps, too. Yeah, long time. That's the whole point. And beans.
Nuts are something you're easy to come by.
There's a lot of things you can do, guys, that aren't even hard to just get you ready. But you know what really helps me in a shit hit the fan scenario? I want to
chew a blade of grass outside. That could be food.
All right, Farmer Seneca.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Sure. So this stuff right here, right? This is going to keep you warm and fuzzy all winter. Oh yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. What are your shit hit the fan scenarios and preparations? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, is it just crazy to assume that the doo-doo's going to hit the fan? Is the doo-doo going to hit the fan?
I don't think so.
All right, there you go.
Not in my lifetime.
Not in his lifetime. I hope you're right. I sincerely do. All right. Find all the collectibles of your dreams. If you're collecting booze, well, don't you snooze. And guys, if you want to know the location of this place where you can get the same deal I did, by all means, just message me. I'm not going to broadcast it, but I will let you know. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Seneca, you want to say anything before we get?
Have fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're doing the hot dog challenge. Oh, yeah. You guys are going to like this.